We begin with a national report that finds Arizona has one of the highest numbers of missing and murdered indigenous people in the nation. Cronkite News reporter Emily Foxmillion tells us about a new bill at the legislature that hopes to save lives.
Nestled in Emily Pike's hometown of Peridot, Arizona, a towering mural tells the story of loss.
She was thinking about her future, and now her life was cut short, and the only thing we can do is just try to find that justice for her. And
hundreds of handprints cover the water tower, each one a symbol of the murdered and missing Indigenous women crisis. Emily was just 14 when she went missing. When she was finally found miles away from home, it was too late. At this time, there are no suspects and no identified cause of death. Her uncle, Allred Pike Jr., says she never should have been lost in the first place.
If I say it, I'm playing the victim. But you look at all the steps on where things weren't followed if it were someone of a different color, skin color.
According to the National Institute of Justice's National Missing and Unidentified Person System, Arizona ranks third in the nation for missing and murdered Indigenous persons. House Bill 2281 would change how the state responds to these emergencies. If passed, it would create an emergency alert system specifically for missing and endangered Indigenous people, similar to the Amber Alert. And although Emily was just 14 years old, the legislation moving through the Senate will only send out alerts for those 18 years and older. Still, her family says it's a start.
It's not perfect, but it's a start. And with all 22 tribes standing together, I think we could get what we need.
The bill's co-sponsor, Brian Garcia, acknowledges it is not a complete solution.
It doesn't solve every issue, but it certainly starts moving the needle a little bit towards justice.
San Carlos Apache Tribe Chairman Terry Rambler says the bill is long overdue.
If you look at it statistically, you'll probably see that a lot of these missing and murdered women and men, their cases are not as high priority as other cases.
Advocates, including organizations like Unity Inc., say it's not enough to just introduce the bill.
We have work to do. So we're going to be able to make sure that we prevent another case like Emily Pike's. But again, we have to work together. We have to make sure that once this system gets in place, that it's going to work.
Back in Emily's hometown, her family continues to mourn, but they hope that soon red handprints will no longer mark tragedy, but justice. Emily Foxmillion, Cronkite News.